Hey guys, HCGChica again. I just wanted to check in and just give a few shout outs real quick. Wisconsin Dieter, I wanted to thank you so much for all of your personal interest. Whenever I disappeared during my round and after, I would get occasional personal messages from her asking how I was doing and just worrying about me. So thank you so much. It's so sweet. You're just always, you're always on top of things like that, which is really, really kind. Miss HCG Girl and Steph's Universe, I'm sorry I did not get your channel comments. I don't think I get a notification when there's comments made on my channel, so it's only if I happen to look at it will I see if it's there. And, you know, in truth, I really actually haven't even been on YouTube for probably, you know, since before I ended my round, like 3.5 weeks ago. I was just kind of taking a break. So, I just kind of didn't see anything. However, Steph's Universe, I did see your vlog in my queue. Something about T3 and thyroid stuff. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, I want to come back and watch that, but I just didn't have time at the moment. So it's been sitting in my queue, and I knew I was going to watch it. It was just a matter of when, and then I did. And so I'm sorry I didn't see it sooner. So I'm actually going to make another vlog in a few minutes discussing more thyroid stuff for the benefit of Steph's Universe and just for others who have thyroid issues or might, just some other things that I've kind of come across, stumbled across, or in my research, just to add more accurate information. Because I didn't realize people were watching my previous vlogs to get information. Because some of it is just like my observations at the time, but now looking back, I feel like I have a clearer picture. So I'll do another vlog about that. But anyway, I just want to give you my current statistics. As I said, I was pretty sure I was going to be up even more from my pretty bad cheat days the last couple days, and I was. I'm 136.2, so that means I'm exactly about 7 pounds over LDW, so it's not a great place to be. However, I thank you guys all for your input regarding doing a new round right away or not. And I also mentioned it to my husband, which I already knew what he was going to say. So I knew if I was going to try to do a round that I probably shouldn't even tell him, which is so silly because I tell him everything. It's like almost impossible for me to not tell him something. So I'm just like, last night, itching to wish I could tell him, but I know he's going to say that I shouldn't do it right now. So, anyway, I will wait. I'm going to use my head and wait. I'll probably start it after I get back from my trip, so that's in a little over 5 weeks. It's really not that long. I just need to be happy with where I'm at. I mean, I'm still a full 10 pounds less than I was at the end of last round, or at what I maintained at. So I'm still 10 pounds less than that. I just could have been another 7, but, and who knows, maybe like you said, maybe a little bit will come off from eating clean. To be honest, I actually already have eaten clean a number of days, like off and on, and I would lose a little, but I didn't really lose much fat, and like I did the paleo, like super strict paleo for 6 days, and I think I lost like, I don't know, 2.5 pounds or something, but not even all of that was fat. So I don't know. I think I'm not too gung-ho about losing weight off of HCG. I just don't think, unless you catch it right away, like if you go, you know, gain 2 pounds and then that day do the correction day, I think you could probably lose the fat from that. But I think once it gets to be after a little while, which it kind of has been, I don't really think, I just don't think it's good. And the thing is for me, I just can't not eat all day and then eat a steak like that. I just get sick. I feel terrible if I don't eat. I've tried doing stuff like that before. As far as the yogurt day goes, I love the idea, but the truth is dairy is just not sitting well with me right now, and I'm kind of trying to force my body to go ahead and accept it, because that's kind of, I already cannot have gluten. I'm very aware that I cannot have gluten, and I'll talk about that in my next vlog. But so to cut gluten and dairy out is just too much for me right now. So I am having dairy, but I just can't have too much, or I get really stuffed up and I just don't feel that great. So yeah, so I'm not sure about the correction days. Like I said, I've done that. I also did this thing where I was juicing I was in my Vitamix. I blended up a bunch of raw vegetables with a little stevia and a piece of fruit, and it was so good. I loved it. But it turns out, and I'm also going to talk about this in my next vlog, that raw brassica has goitrogens in it, which actually they inhibit thyroid hormone synthesis. So I actually felt really terrible from having the raw juice. Like, I loved it. I thought it tasted great, and it was a bunch of raw kale in it, and I felt awful. So that there's just all these things this time after the end of the round that just threw me off. I was trying so hard to be healthy, and then it backfired. And then it just kind of messed me up mentally. So I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm feeling good yesterday and today. So I think I'm just going to go forward, probably just stay where I'm at and just, you know, eat healthy, eat right. You know, I think I like the idea of just sticking in P3 right now. Just doing that, but not worrying about the mounts, and just see if I can level out where I'm at or whatever. And then I'll just start my new round in 5 weeks from there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, thank you guys all so much for your loving concern and interest, and I do appreciate all your input. I think, like you said, my head definitely needs to be in the game for the round, and I kind of feel like I could actually do that right now, but I thought that last time, and then I ended up having a really hard time. So, and I think it is good right now to just work on getting strong. I've been actually doing a lot in the garden. I have a bunch of wheelbarrowing and shoveling to do because I built one more garden bed that I've got to fill up now. So I'll just work on that, and like I said, I'm going on a hiking trip, so I really need to prepare for that. So I was hoping to just be thinner and then go hiking, but the ideal thing, of course, is to just practice hiking now. So I'll probably do that. And, you know, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm actually getting some pretty good definition in my muscles. And it's not that I've actually worked out more, like, since the round or during it or anything. It's just that my muscles, my arms are fairly strong from all that I do, both carrying my 30-pound son and doing all this, you know, yard work. I was pickaxing the other day. I don't know. I just do a lot of stuff like that. And since I lost so much fat on this last HCG round, I'm like totally having my muscles pop out a little bit. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to have a thyroid vlog next that I'll share with you guys. Okay? Talk to you soon.